I looped the security feeds in the lobby and the elevator. We don't have a lot of time.
No, we don't. They're wiping everything at Web HQ. We need to send a team over there right now.
Look, it's not that simple, James.
What?
We messed up. Going to Web's... You don't do a thing like that without consequence.
Consequences for Web?
He is a very powerful man.
What's wrong with everyone? First Greenway, now you.
For Greenway, this is a whole different game. What he learned tonight, it changes everything for him. He doesn't deserve your anger.
Well, perhaps not, but still.
What we did tonight changed the rules.
Where are we going?
You'll see.
You're making coffee?
Could do with a cup. No.
Okay.
We call it the null space. Whatever goes on in here never happened. No surveillance, not on any blueprints. It doesn't exist.
If you hope to bury this, you're out of luck. I don't care who Webb is. We need to stop him.
What we do is not up to us anymore, Bond.
Is this Em stalling? Where is she? I'll talk some sense into her.
Be careful what you wish for. Just through here.
Em, thank God, we don't have much time.
There's been a development. Sir Nicholas Webb has sent me this. In case you're wondering, it is footage of you and Greenway assaulting Webb HQ, two of my agents rogue on British soil.
Well, that doesn't change the fact
It changes everything. He is accusing you of terrorism. He CC'd half the cabinet. As we speak, there are arrest orders with your names on them working their way through the system, and my future's not looking much brighter.
Oh, we just have to show them what we found.
Oh, God, don't be so naive. It's one thing that you broke into Web HQ. It's another that you got caught, but leaving without proof? You couldn't have botched this any worse had you tried.
But you're not handing me in.
Of course I'm not. I'm sending you on a black op to collect the irrefutable proof we need to bring down the Webbs. I am putting a lot of trust in you. Don't you dare disappoint me. Moneypenny, go and finish the mission brief. Bond, you go and see Q. You're dismissed.
I told you I would go straight. And what about Thea? It's obviously compromised.
This mission is strictly off the record, so we can't use it anyways.
MI6 needs to shut it down right now.
And then what? Em needs to play her part and aid in apprehending her rogue agents.
And Thea will assist.
Yes. However, I'm taking a few pages out of 009's playbook. I've already set up hundreds of breadcrumb trails for rogue agent James Bond on the run. That should buy us some time. Meanwhile, you, Mr. St. John Smythe, do what billionaire playboys do best. Go to a luxury resort. The trip booked a year ago. No one will suspect a thing.
A luxury resort, you say? Sounds awful.
So, we know Damien is heading to Vietnam. I've managed to figure out his destination. The exclusive resort, the Pearl. According to his social media, St. John Smythe was really looking forward to his stay. But unfortunately for him, he bears a striking resemblance to you. And some odd mix-up with the permit for his private jet is now delaying his takeoff. I dare say he will stay grounded until you send word it's safe to clear up this misunderstanding.
The Pearl. That might take some time.
Actually, it might. Without Thea, you're in for some good old-fashioned spy work.
In the zone, are we?
Bond. Now, I say great work at Webb Industries. Well, the whole business is dreadful, of course, but silver lining, finally some real failure is not an option spy work. Living by one's wits, no safety net, gets the blood flowing, no?
Right.
Speaking of silver linings,
Nice try, but you won't need a car where you're going. Besides, she's not ready. Oh, and Walter's left you a new service pistol and a suppressor, just in case. Try not to lose it this time.
you know how it is, Q. Easy come, easy go.
Take a look. I'm sure you'll find something to your liking.
You take good care of us, Q. Q, I've been meaning to ask. You ever heard of a ghost pattern?
I'm no expert, but I believe it's a probability paradox. When one has a large enough data set, accidental patterns emerge from the chaos. Coincidences that appear deliberate, random events that seem meaningful.
If enough people slip on banana peels, it starts to look like banana peels are out to get us.
Spot on.
So, Sir Nicholas Webb.
Fine line between genius and madness. Present company excluded, of course.
Of course. How did we not realize that Webb was covering up Thayer's mistakes?
Confirmation bias, I suppose. We saw what we expected to see. Thayer was supposed to be infallible, so no one searched too hard for evidence to the contrary. Thayer made us complacent and risk-averse. Hopefully this whole sad affair will serve as a wake-up call.
You really are a glass-half-full person, aren't you?
Well, depends on what's in the glass.
You have a lock on Greenway. He was in a rough spot when I last saw him.
Greenway knows our playbook front to back. If he doesn't want to be found, there's not much we can do about it. Look, Greenway has had the rug pulled from under him. Give him some space.
Well, I'm ready to head out.
Front gate's too risky. You'll need to take the sewer exit.
The sewer.
Can't be helped, I'm afraid. Let me get the door for you. There. It's right through the window. Just watch out for the Baker lid line. Thank you.
Right.
Good luck, Bond. Sorry about the shoes.
So, tell me, James, are you familiar with the scientist Benjamin Quan?
On. I read about him, I think. Some kind of green energy pioneer?
Full marks. Neutrino voltaic energy research. Sadly, he died last month in Singapore under ambiguous circumstances. 3 weeks later, a solar geoengineering specialist died in Orlando, Florida. Circumstances equally ambiguous.
Dare say a pattern emerges.
Indeed. Thayer flagged these seemingly unconnected deaths as consistent with the MO of an elusive terrorist, Caliban, a rabid extinctionist who believes that mankind is a cancer on the planet that needs to be purged.
Sounds delightful. Safe to say this Caliban is not too keen on scientific progress. What's it got to do with Webb?
Here's the kicker. According to Interpol, Caliban's charred remains were recovered from a Mexican landfill. And according to forensics, he's been dead for months. Now, if this is true...
It means Thayer made another blunder.
Another ghost pattern, yes. We believe Damien is in Vietnam to cover up this latest mistake. Likely, he plans to stage a copycat killing, making it look like Caliban is very much alive and kicking.
Confirming Thayer's original conclusion. Who's the target?
I'm afraid we don't know. That part is up to you.
All right, time for a little Q&A. Who are we playing today, James?
Smythe. St. John Smythe.
And what do we do for work?
We run our own company. The same-day courier service called Go Get It. Launched it a year after turning our back on the music business.
Why would we do such a thing?
Too many arseholes and egos.
Lovely. And Vietnam?
Once a year, we hop on a plane and venture somewhere to recharge our creative juices. This year, when the dice rolled, Vietnam came up.
Hey, I'd buy it.
That's because I'm selling it so well. There's the pier. And the welcoming committee.
Time to get in character.
Welcome to the Pearl, Mr. St. John Smith.
That's St. John Smythe, my dear.
Of course. The staff and I are very pleased to have you with us. This way, sir.
You smarmy git.
Well, you told me to get into character.
Well, you are a natural, James.
That's Mr. Smythe to you, my dear. I'm just getting started. Decent.
Your villa is this way. We pride ourselves on exclusivity and discretion here at the Pearl. As such, we do not keep digital records of a guest stay with us. I'll need you to sign the ledger at reception to confirm your arrival here.
I need eyes on that ledger.
Of course.
One more thing. There's a package waiting for you inside your villa. It arrived this morning. Enjoy your time at the Pearl, Mr. Smythe.
I most certainly will.
You are a little too good at that.
At what?
Being a bit of a bellend.
Ah, what can I say? Just seems to come naturally.
I think I'm going to enjoy this place. Talk about a killer view. What is it?
Just open it. Q-Track, a smart bug, designed to protect assets in the field.
That's new.
Once inside the bloodstream, it tracks location, heart rate, and vital signs for up to 24 hours, before it's then broken down by the body.
And the glasses?
Q-glasses. They see everything, recording it back here at MI6.
So you see what I see.
Yep. I get to live vicariously through you for the next 24 hours.
But why?
Once you get eyes on the potential targets, I can confirm it's them through the glasses.
Wonderful.
Pop them on. We're live.
Good stuff. Yes, I am this handsome.
Hang on. Ah, yeah. That ego of yours is fogging up the lens.
Touché.
Right. Enough tech talk. I need to calibrate the glasses. Compliments of the Tranquility Cave. All organic, gluten, and cruelty-free. That's some next-level spa stuff.
Great. At least I'll smell good when Damien shows up.
Shush buds. Always wanted a pair of those.
Well, if you're lucky, I'll bring you back a pair.
So that's what a £1,000 bottle of bourbon looks like.
And here was me hoping for a bag of peanuts.
Okay, glass is calibrated. Time to get eyes on that ledger, so we can find out who it is Webb is here to kill.
Moneypenny? Eyes on Damien yet?
Traced him to an airport in Farnborough. Boarded a private plane to Singapore, with 5 other men that I haven't been able to identify yet.
If you'd like to follow me, Mr. Smythe, reception is this way.
So, what do people do for fun at the Pearl?
Depends. Some guests prefer to simply just be during their time here. We also offer a traditional healing ceremony, which is very popular with our guests. It completely realigns the body's spiritual energy.
Sounds intense. I won't cry, will I?
Many do.
I think I'd rather repress.
Here we are. Reception is right over there. My colleague will help you get signed in.
I doubt you'll have too much trouble doing that in the Emperor Villa.
Tell me you're not checking out.
I'm being upgraded, actually.
Of course you are. It must be important.
Very.
The Emperor Villa will be ready shortly. Please make yourself comfortable while you wait.
Oh, I'll do that, thank you.
I didn't catch your name.
I didn't give it.
Attractive mystery woman 1, St. John Smythe. Nil. Eyes on the ledger, James.
Right, yeah. Ledger. On it. Afternoon. Here to sign the ledger. Make my stay official.
Mr. Smythe, we've been expecting you.
Give it a flick through, so I can get a look at names.
Sign here, please.
Got what I need. Running a check.
All done. Enjoy your stay with us, sir.
No, you don't have to tell me twice.
Okay. Got 3 profiles that fit Caliban's MO. Ramon Hernandez, billionaire philanthropist. Geneticist Teresa Lorca, who you just met. And Ellis White, bit of a rock star scientist.
Let's go find our 3 potentials.
Hi, Ellis White is Enterprise Architect. Management is what are we supposed to tell you? Just smile.
Mr. Smythe, we do hope you're enjoying your stay with us, sir.
Reviews say it's like snorkeling in an aquarium.
Just had Q in my ear. Don't use the dart or laser on anyone we need to bug. They can interfere with the Q-Track's functionality.
Q doesn't want me to have any fun.
Oh, that reminds me. Need to get to the Hung Villa before the day is out. It's overgrown. I couldn't get to it before Mr. Hernandez arrived here.
Lovely man. Say hello for me.
Of course. See you later.
Bingo. Ramon's in the Hung Villa.
You know, I do have eyes and ears too.
Anywho, Ramon's villa's on the same side of the resort as yours.
I'm sorry, Mr. Smythe, but the Serenity space is full at the moment. I can have someone fetch you as soon as the spot becomes available.
I'll come back later.
Of course. Apologies again.
That's her, Teresa Lorca. What's your plan?
Get close and apply it on her skin.
Just lovely, isn't it? It's called a celestial whisper. I can certainly understand why. We're having a chime down for music.
What is
For
that?
Christ's sake. I suppose quiet is too much to ask for these days.
No trouble, I hope. Just a quick check for peace of mind. Oh, that's so good.
Thanks. You again?
Genomic analysis of Merino-Bacter and its role in alginate biosynthesis.
Yeah, I'm in genetics. It's boring science stuff, Mr.
Oh, names now. John.
Teresa.
I like boring science stuff. Try me.
Okay then. You asked for it. Well, algae are inherently more efficient at carbon removal than terrestrial plants. Their entire surface is dedicated to the act of photosynthesis.
They absorb as much carbon as all the plants and trees on land combined.
Someone was paying attention in biology class.
Only to the parts that mattered most.
So, there's this particular strain of algae called Chlorella vulgaris that absorbs more CO2 than any other plant on the planet. That's why I'm here at the convention, to secure funding for this super strain I'm developing, which will be our most potent weapon against climate change. Potentially.
That's simple, huh?
That's simple.
How about another?
The Emperor Villa is ready for you, Mom.
They've got a habit of doing that, haven't they? Perhaps another time?
I'll hold you to it.
I should hope so. See you around, John.
All right, Romeo, snap out of it.
I do like a woman who experiments.
Jesus, James. Really?
Because she's a scientist.
Miss Lorca's Q-Track is live and kicking.
2 to go.
Damien's boarded a commercial flight to Halong Bay. Tickets were booked under aliases. It's a 4-hour journey.
I better find and bug the rest of our targets.
You know, I swept the exterior of the place this morning, and there's a potential security issue with that cliff face. Someone could scale it, get onto the villa grounds. Should I raise the issue with Hernandez or not?
Nah. Ramon stays at the hung villa every time we come in. He won't move. Doesn't like change.
Fair enough.
Sounds like there's a quieter way into the villa, round to the rear of it.
Let's go take a look.
Hi there. Whoever it is that's in
Private
there
security. Could be Ramon's place.
Just thinking that myself.
Where's Ramon? Upstairs on the second floor. Doing what he does best. Living like a king, smoking cigarettes and knocking back people. Man's a character.
It's unbelievable. Pink
Now
sky.
that we know Ramon is up there, what's the plan?
Find a way up and convince him to swallow this tracker.
And if he doesn't?
Haven't thought that far ahead.
Ramon. Central. Yesterday he sent everyone from charge. Despite cracking things up in the emergency. All right. I'll bring you a souvenir. Me too. Now, give the kids a hug. Ramon, tell them the guys leaving the drink.
Remind me again why we're guarding the arse end of the villa.
Because life is cruel, my friend. And you and I draw the shortest, shittiest ones.
Thanks. I really needed to hear that.
Should I tell him?
You should definitely tell him.
All right, then.
You and I
So, Last year, our boy tells us we're all flying out to this. We're all thinking this is just another one.
Time to talk to Ramon. Ramon Hernandez!
Please! Don't you move! Who the hell are you?
That's him, James.
Now relax. I'm not here to cause trouble.
Keep your hands where you are.
Social's a good idea.
You better have a good reason to be here.
I'm with MI6. We believe your life is in danger.
Wrong. It's your life that's in danger.
Help me out, Moneypenny.
Whoever you're talking to,
Agua
say your
Verde.
goodbyes.
Tell him we know about Agua Verde.
Agua Verde. We know about your connection to Agua Verde.
Stand down. You have 30 seconds.
The terrorist Caliban. We think you're his next target.
I'm always somebody's next target. A simple phone call would have sufficed, Mr.
Call me James. And it wouldn't have because I wouldn't have been able to give you this. Swallow it. Allows us to track you and your vitals for 24 hours.
And after 24 hours?
You piss it out, I stop the bad guys, and we all go home.
Give it here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need a cigarette to calm my nerves. Mi casa es su casa, James. Vaya con Dios, James. Pues we see you out there.
Who the hell are you?
Housekeeping. Enjoy your stay.
How'd you get in here?
Quite easily.
Ramon's location and vitals are now active.
Let's go find Mr. White.
How may I help you, sir?
I'm looking for a guest. Ellis White. Know where I might find him?
Yes, of course. He and his group of, very enthusiastic friends were gathered over by the Velvet Lantern Bar last time I saw them.
Moneypenny, what have you got for me on White?
Crux Magazine's 2025 Man of the Year. They call him Mr. Magnetic. Developed a liquid that binds microplastic particles to separate them from water so that they can be safely removed. Made him a very rich man.
Climate projection.
Oh, not now, Lars.
That's the thing, though. It's got to be now. Maybe too late.
So here. Could really murder beer.
Easy now.
You know what else? The water's like glass, and the air actually smells clean. I'm telling you, even the towels feel like they're worth more money than my cars. Easy to forget about bills, emails, and rat race back in London. The sun sinks.
Oh, love this. One of the overweight bathroom invited me to party and viewed his famed White. Look, it's a big deco sold.
I'm to get lost.
White is ocean view for you on your...
Thanks.
Mr. Smythe. Lovely to see you, sir.
Can't come this way, bro.
Listen to me and listen carefully. You're my assistant.
Afternoon.
This is your job.
Down,
Assist.
boy.
Make it happy.
That's our target, Ellis White.
A man likes a drink. Q-Track still works if he swallows it, right?
You read my mind.
Kiss my toned ass. I spend more in one night than the guests drop in an entire year. They should be grateful I'm
I don't think so.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nobody
This
just
is
walks
a
up
general
to a
admission, bro. VIP only.
You lost, man? Private party.
St. John Smythe. Big fan. Sounds like you got yourself a drink problem.
I manage. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, the bar. Apparently, my friends and I have been bothering some of the other guests, so they shut us down.
Oh, maybe I can help.
Maybe you can. I misplaced the keys to the minibar, and I'm getting thirsty. Would you mind taking a walk with my pal Jonty here to go fetch a new set? He'll show you where. Do that, I'm all yours. What do you say?
Happy to.
My man! Jaunty, you're up.
Can't believe I'm doing this. Babysitting the fanboy. Why am I stuck walking you and those tiny shorts to the bar to get a set of keys I told them couldn't be got?
Just point me and my shorts in the right direction. I'll do the rest.
Easy for you to say, Bru. I tried getting them earlier. Staff caught me. Made a total scene. Now, if I so much as breathe near that storage room, they'd toss me out on my ass. So, anyway, go you. The key's in the storage room behind the bar. Go get that bar key, buddy. I'll be right here waiting for you.
Watch it religiously.
Oh.
What on earth was David Fan Hotel? Everyone sees that they're here.
It's the same thing. The American and his gang of friends drunk, making so much noise. I've had so many guests ask me to do something about it, but I can't.
Management tolerates it because he's...
What? Probably nothing, but best not to assume anything.
Sweets to the restaurant.
Hello.
Got them.
Nice. Let's head back to the guys. Pretty smooth work getting those keys. I'm not gonna lie, I really thought you'd blow it.
Ye of little faith, Jaunty. Wasn't that hard to get them?
Yeah. Anyway, I was wrong. Respect. You might just fit right in with us.
Thanks. I think.
Yo, party people! The key masters have returned.
My guys! All right, let's get our drink on. Ladies, bar's open. Come on over and join us for some tasty beverages.
All right, folks. The bar is open. What'll it be?
Something that kicks hard like a mule. I'm sobering up here.
You and me both, hermano.
I do make a mean tequila slammer.
Read my mind.
Now that's more like it.
One
really.
slammer for Mr. Magnetic coming up.
Catchy, right? Crux coined that one. I'm actually trying to copyright it at the moment. Wasn't too keen on it at first, but my new lady friend over there, she digs it, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I bet she does.
Between you and I, it's like shooting fish in a barrel here. It's like bang, bang, bang. Then back to my villa for X-rated wrestling. You get what I'm saying, bro, right? I don't need to spell it out for you.
No, I think I get the picture.
I want to punch him so hard right now.
Me too.
Me too what?
From me to you. One tequila slammer.
To my new friend, Smythe, it is true what they say. Not all heroes wear capes.
You're all right,
Smythe.
And just an observation here, those shorts are very kind to you.
Q-Track is live. You can get out of there now.
But what brought you to the convention?
The sequel to Magna Liquid. I call it Magna Melt. Breaks plastics down in seconds. Gone. Poof. Like that shit never existed. I'm talking clean oceans in our lifetime, bro. Need extra bank to move it into full production.
So how long you in Vietnam for?
Not sure. My ex went nuclear, threw me out, took the dog, slashed my threads, deleted my favorite TV shows, like total meltdown. So, called the boys up, took them out here with me. You know the way it is, brah. When life gives you lemons, turn them into margaritas.
Any plans for tonight?
Oh, yeah, there's that hootenanny in the restaurant. Need to make an appearance. Got my eyes on a hot Portuguese chick I met at the convention. Tess? Terry? Teresa. Yeah, that's it, Teresa. PhD in seaweed or some shit. She's into me, you know, so it'd be rude not to.
I've met her. Time for me to shoot. Remember, drink responsibly.
No chance. Jaunty, you're up. Plant yourself behind that bar and keep those drinks coming. You got it.
All Q-Tracks alive. Lorca, Hernandez, and White all present and accounted for.
Hey, Moneypenny. Where are Damien and his men now?
On the ground at Halong Bay. I'm tracking 2 SUVs that met his group at the airport. They're about a 3.5-hour drive out from you. That means you have 3.5 hours to prepare.
Perfect. Well, I've got some time to kill.
free again. Remember, you've already done the hardest part, turning up now.
What are you doing?
Yes, sir?
Cocktail, please. Surprise me.
James, what are you playing at?
I'm taking a moment.
Are you serious? Damien's en route. We need to be ready.
Who says I'm not?
Of course you are. Why wouldn't you be?
If Damien's gonna copy Caliban, how are they gonna explain the dead body in the Mexican landfill?
The corpse was taken to a morgue in Sinaloa for autopsy. There were reports of a fire that same night. The fire chief's report from the station said it was just a fault with the alarm system.
Damien?
Very likely he sent a cleanup crew in to cover up their tracks.
Ramon took that Q track pretty quickly. What did you have on him?
Agua Verde was a waste recycling outfit caught dumping pollutants into South American rivers 20 years ago. Poisoned hundreds of residents. His younger brother Raul set up the deal. Thought he was making a difference. Ramon spent millions compensating the family's medical care and expenses over the last 2 decades.
Jesus. Moneypenny, I never get the chance to ask. How are you holding up?
Christ. Okay, let's see. Bright is gunning for M's head. The 00 program is on the verge of being shuttered for the 2nd time. And, oh yes, almost forgot. You and Greenway are terrorists, according to Sir Nicholas Webb. Other than that, I'm peachy. Right, since we're sharing, let's do you. How are you doing?
I'm waiting for my cocktail.
Here you go, sir. We call it Folking Chump. The perfect infusion of heritage and creativity.
Sounds delightful. Chin chin, Moneypenny.
James, something's wrong. It's Lorca. I think she's in trouble. Her heart rate's spiking and her oxygen levels are falling through the floor. Get to her suite. Now.
On the way.
Is it lunchtime already? Either that.
Out of the way.
Heart rate's at 55 now.
Going as fast as I can.
46. Move faster.
What the hell is going on?
I don't know, but it's still dropping. 35 now. Something's really wrong, James.
No shit. I'm almost there. Locked.
Up there. Oh, she's fine.
She certainly is.
John?
Drinking alone was never my forte.
Well, I didn't realize you were this thirsty.
Parched, actually. You were freediving.
Yeah, being a marine biologist comes in handy.
Oh, what's your number?
Chasing a 6 at the moment.
6. Very impressive.
People think it's all about the lungs, but it's all in the mind.
A mistake easily made.
So, what can I get you? You seem the kind of guy who knows what he likes. So let me guess, you don't like it too sweet, you don't like it too complicated, you like it straight up.
I've been known to experiment.
Audio. James. Still on. Tea time.
Feels a bit tight. You sure Q got the measurements right?
I'll be the judge of that. Put the glasses on. Let me see.
Well?
Ooh, very dapper. Give us 12.
Piss off.
Aren't you missing something? The bow tie?
I don't suppose Q included instructions.
How on earth did you make it through boarding school without tying one?
It's complicated.
Shall I get Q on the line?
Please do. Q? Help me out here, would you?
Relax, Bond. It's a bow tie, not C4. All right. Make one end ever so slightly longer than the other.
You people and your vague measurements.
Pay attention, please.
Yes, sir.
There we are. Now, we're off to the races.
It would appear so.
Now, fold the short end to create our first bow shape. After that, drape the longer end over the center, nice, clean and even, please.
You know, I've disarmed bombs less complicated than this.
Nicely done. Now you're getting it.
Oh, look at you. Saving the world, one wardrobe malfunction at a time.
Now the second bow. Fold that longer end to mirror the first. You'll see a small loop forming behind the front bow. Take the folded end, push it through the loop. Steady now. Don't panic, blow the whole thing.
Right, no panic. Just a growing sense of humiliation. Listen, if anyone asks, I was never trained for this.
Our lips are sealed. Right, Moneypenny?
Absolutely. Sealed shut. Rooting for you here, James.
Excellent work, Bond.
Let's see if it survives cocktail hour first.
Almost there. Gently pull the folded parts on both sides to tighten the knot. And once you do that, tug the loose ends to even it out. We're aiming for slight asymmetry here, more character. Looks less like a cheap clip-on.
Which would have been easier, by the way.
Lastly, ensure the knot is nice and firm, and that's it. You're done.
And people say field ops are stressful. Impeccable service. All right, let's get to it.
What's your game plan?
Fine dining and expensive champagne.
Be serious. Damien and his men are on their way.
We've got this. Once I'm in the restaurant, we'll get eyes on Ramon and Ellis. You keep tabs on their movements, and I'll watch over Lorca for the evening.
That's odd. Lorca, her heart rate is...
Mr. Bond is here, gentlemen. I feel safer already.
Still a bit sore, are we?
He'll be fine. Isn't that right, Pablo? Yes, sir.
James, I think you need to get to the Emperor Villa. Now.
Ramon, gents, enjoy your evening.
Goodbye, Mr. Bond.
You know,
What's got you
they
spooked?
say this
Lorca's heart rate's through the roof. Listen, she's not alone. Ellis White is with her. You don't think...
No, I don't. Something's wrong. Damien's SUV, where is it now?
Hang on.
Come on, Moneypenny, where is he? Where's Damien?
1 second. Looks like they've stopped. Pulling up nearby CCTV to get a better look. Shit. It's not Damien. I've been tracking the wrong SUVs.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
Damien's?
Yeah. They're here.
Be careful, James.
Let's continue. Let me finish my ciggy first. Those things kill you, mate. Be quick about it.
They're everywhere.
I can see that.
What was that? Oh, Baz. Baz, you there? Fucking about.
Any ideas?
Got the blueprints of the villa in front of me. It looks like... Yes, there's a way in through the roof. Jesus, James, be careful. He's right on top of you.
How did you not do that?
Sorry.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Two more. Straight ahead. Three mercs. On the stairs to the roof.
Yep, I see them.
Hello, what's this? What's the American doing here?
Came round looking for a booty call. Didn't go the way he'd hoped.
He doesn't fit the narrative. The real Caliban never allowed for collateral damage.
Nobody's perfect.
How many times? My father is adamant that the validity of Thea's conclusion is not questioned. Are you dumb? Look at me. Are you an idiot? You make him disappear. All right? The boys in ops will patch up the loose ends. Go. And Nico, bring Loka to the side. I think it's time we set things in motion.
Tell me you got that.
Oh, I got it all right.
Will it be enough?
It'll have to be. Now go get the girl.
Not yet. They'll kill Ellis.
You can't save them all, James.
I can sure as hell try. Need to find Ellis.
Found him. He's on the lower floor. Watch your step, Bond. It's a full house down there.
Good. I like those odds.
What's that?
Casualty over there.
What the?
What?
Move to the next floor. You need to get downstairs. Shortcut to the basement, there.
I see it.
There. Ellis is on the other side of that door.
Knock, knock. All down to...
Over. This is Indigo 1. Moving target into position now. Over.
What the hell are you doing, Smythe? You with them? Put the bottle down. I just saved your life.
What the hell have you done with Teresa? That's for wasting a perfectly good bottle of wine.
Finally. James. Lockers on the fence. Location marked on your Q lens.
Oh, look. More target practice.
How thoughtful of them.
Oh, that's on you.
Kind of scary how good you are at this.
Everybody's got a talent.
Well, I'm glad you're on our side.
Cozy?
Oh, I'll take you on. One lump of...
and I to great.
John?
I love the dress.
It's from the gift shop.
Shall we?
There! Go! Get out of here! Careful, it's hot!
Say hello to your brother for me. Really didn't want to.
James? James, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, you had me worried. Do you know where you are?
Damien's after party. Listen, I'm in a bit of a bind here.
I know. Okay, I'm working on it. Just try to buy us some time.
I swear, James. Do you even have an off button? Because you're starting to make the rest of us look bad. Yeah, my work-life balance isn't great. Let's see if we can't find an even split.
Listen to me, Damien! Your little show in the Emperor's Suite, I recorded the whole thing. The truth is already out. It's over. What did you say? Last I heard, your father's setting you up to take the fall. You need to start deciding who the real enemy is.
No, you're bluffing. It's time to die, James.
You're not afraid of MI6. How about Isola's people? Trust me, you have no idea who you're up against. And I do. You need me.
It's so tempting, James. I'd rather turn you into filet.
Damn it, Damien! You can't contain this lie forever! One way or another, your father is going down! Don't let him ruin your life! Let me help you!
Nice try, James. Really. But you'll never defeat my father. Hyperion will see to that.
On the job again, are we, Bond? You're late.
I know.
Hold still.
Now Damien's men are moving in on your position. Get to cover.
Gladly.
Nothing. Okay. I guess we're doing this then.
Bond, you got a lot of company down there.
Still in one piece?
Right. Okay, here's the plan.
You call them, I'll bag them. In position, Bond. Push forward through the quarry. I'll meet you at the other end of it. Keep your head down.
It was me thinking it was going to be a nice, quiet evening.
Who's got eyes on it? Where's the shooter? I don't know.
Target's down.
There's a
Watch
bloody
it.
sniper!
2 hostiles. Got him. Keep moving, Bond. I've got you.
Stay on it! Where is he?
Hostile is down. He's down.
Move fast!
That had to hurt.
Eyes on the shooter!
Getting through there. Hang on. I have an idea. Keep your head down.
Watch for explosives!
Hostile down. Got him. More of Damien's men are heading your way.
Yeah, I see them. Wish me luck.
He's down. There's one coming right for you. Hostile is down.
Anybody got eyes on?
Hostile down. Stay there. I'm coming to you.
Happy to.
Bond? Up here.
Not bad.
I'm not finished.
I thought you said you were out.
And let you have all the fun? I don't think so. Hands. And here. He won't be needing it.
What's the plan?
I'll take the high ground. We push forward, corner Damien, and then we put him down.
I like it. Moneypenny, Damien took my watch. Can you track it?
Of course. Triangulating his position for you now. I have him. His location has been marked on your Q lens.
Thanks. Greenway, how you doing up there?
Making lots of new friends.
It's good to have you back, John.
It's good to be back, but we're not out of the woods just yet. Damien brought a small army with him.
And they all make for terrific target practice. Always wanted to drive one of those. Greenway, what's your position?
Right up ahead. You take it slowly. It's busy here.
Oh, Christ. They're everywhere. Any ideas?
Just the one.
Target down.
Lining up the next.
Leave some for
Kill
me.
confirmed.
Come on, save some for me. Spotted at my location. Explosive stuff. Not going anywhere.
And another one down.
You're just showing off now. I'm injured.
That's one more down.
You getting paid by the head?
Good night.
Done this before. Lost visual on him. Pushing up.
It's done.
I mean, not to piss you off again.
Down.
Sure you need me here? Look up for me, would you? I'm wounded! Move to cover! Oh! Flash him out! Watch your backs for explosives! Right. Guess it's just up to me.
They're closing in on me. Try not to get killed. I'll do my best. That was good for me. How was it for you?
I've had better.
What on earth are you two talking about?
We're bonding.
I'm in a bit of a bind here.
What's the problem?
Taking fire from all angles. They've got me pinned down.
On my way. Okay, I'm the last one there. Think! Where the hell?
Penny, I need you to mark Greenway's position for me. I see you. You weren't kidding, were you? No. These boys really want to say hello. Got an idea. Hunker down. That's the plan.
Left side, cut him off. He's right there. Lock him down. Talk too much anyway. Whoever said bigger isn't better never sat behind the wheel of one of these. Coming to you now, Greenway. Jump on. Ready? Got it.
Come on. Not good. Not good at all.
Here, take this. You hold them off while I try and get this thing moving again. We're moving again. Run!
Thanks. You're hit. Just nick me. I'll be fine. I'll hold him up! Go! Find Damien! Finish this!
James?
I'm here.
And Greenway?
He's busy entertaining a few of Damien's friends. I'm taking care of Webb Jr.
You do know he's probably walking you into a trap, don't you?
I know. Counting on it.
We have the evidence. Sir Nicholas, Damien, they're finished.
But I'm not.
Okay. Please be careful. That's an order.
I'll be careful. Come on, Damien, do your worst! Alone at last. Now what's that? A little liquid courage for what happens next.
What this? Oh no. This is so much more. It's a synthetic compound. It floods the endocrine system, elevating physical and mental awareness. It makes you faster, better, stronger.
Show me.
I thought you'd never ask.
You still think you can stop me, James? You are outmatched and outsmarted!
Don't you see? We've been ahead of you every step of the way.
You really do love the sound of your own voice, don't you? What now? Think, James. Think.
That's better. Shall we?
Can't let him get too close. Violence all you've got left, James. And to even the odds. You'll pay for that one! That one was for free. It's a shit! No need to pull your punches, James. You think you've won, don't you? You really did underestimate what we're capable of, James. No need to pull your punches, James. It's been fun, but I'm gonna have to break this off.
James! James, you have such a way with words. You're hilarious!
You haven't heard the punchline yet. Hey, easy now. I've got you.
Damien.
It's done. He's gone. Okay, up we go, old man. Let's get you patched up. Oh, I thought you said it was just a scratch.
Oh, the wonders of adrenaline.
Stop, Bob. We need to get you to a hospital.
Oh, James. James.
What do I do? I need you to tell me what to do.
Just sit for a bit. Sit and enjoy the view.
Why did you come back for me? I thought you hated heroics.
Turns out I was wrong about that. You've got heart, Bond. You're just what we need right now. I don't know why I didn't see it before.
Because you're a miserable old bastard.
There is that. Will you do me a favor?
Anything.
Don't let it change you. Don't let it.
Is there anyone I should contact? John.
There is no doubt that Britain is in a highly precarious situation. If this data is corroborated, it will indeed put an enormous strain.
Attention, please, everyone. 5 minutes ago, Sir Nicholas Webb informed us that if we ignore his demands, the next leak will be bigger and a lot closer to present day. Meaning that sources, assets, and even agents will be at risk. The diplomatic hit we have already taken is irreversibly detrimental to our national security, global interests, and Great Britain's standing in the world. Further jeopardizing that is not an option. It has been decided to accept Webb's demands and grant him immunity. Giving in is not giving up. Quite the contrary, we do this to protect the country we all love. It is time to stand down. Thank you. Bond, congratulations. Your performance in Vietnam proved beyond a doubt you'll make an excellent 00.
What are you doing? We can't let Webb get away with this.
What we do is my call. The world's not fair, Bond. I thought Greenway taught you that.
Don't bring Greenway into this.
M, we have to go. The Prime Minister's waiting.
Moneypenny will debrief you, then go home and get some well-deserved rest.
All I'm saying is that it could be a giant bluff. I'm just not convinced that he's got anything more recent.
Why wouldn't he? No doubt about the authenticity of the first batch released.
Security around there is impregnable, I'm sure of it.
It's his tech. If anyone can breach it...
How you doing, Bond?
Whitlock? I can't believe M's doing this.
Or Webb, for that matter. This is months of overtime for me. Years, possibly.
What about Damien and the cover-ups? We'll sit on that too.
Well, after last night, that feels like ancient history. But what a splendid job you did in Vietnam. Quite the turn of events after, though. I mean, Webb protecting Thea for patriotic reasons to him throwing the entire nation under the bus for personal immunity. But he'll probably come up with some narrative to justify himself and pretend he's really taking the moral high ground.
We can't let Webb get away with this. The world needs to know what he really is. What he's done.
I don't disagree. Now I'm standing down for a bit, as M puts it. Been working through the night. A little rest, and then I'll start working on how the New World Order needs to be presented. Gut feeling is that Webb's name will excel in its absence.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. I'll see you around.
I believe his son pretty much confirmed that Sir Nicholas had access before he died.
Glad I'm not M.
Or Bright, for that matter. Always so chummy with Webb. That used to cause a lot of envy in Westminster. Hardly that anymore.
Immunity. After all he's done.
I'm sorry about Greenway, James, but...
Well, she's not.
She's doing her job. And she's doing it well.
And that's it. You're happy to just walk away.
No, but I also have a job to do. I wrote some code to stress test some of their safety layers, and I'm going down there now. But I can see that you're not done ranting. Come, walk with me.
Thea is a complete scam. Webb lied to MI6 for more than a decade. He started out using the 00 program as a scapegoat, destroying 009 and Greenway's lives. Cressida and the other recruits dead or maimed. Monroe? But how the hell has it come to this?
He's been one step ahead all along. There's a sixth sense, I swear.
He doesn't need one. He's monitoring his own tech, and we've let him.
Come on, get in. Actually, we are certain that he hasn't. 2 full sweeps and a third one concluding as we speak. Thea isn't and never was compromised.
Come on, Moneypenny. We saw it at Web HQ, and Damien pretty much confirmed it.
Nevertheless, no breach has ever occurred.
Then explain to me how they could have a whole department at Web Industries dedicated to sifting out Thea's mistakes if they didn't have a live feed of everything Thea ever delivered. We didn't make that up, Moneypenny.
What can I say? Unless Webb has some quantum-entangled mirror computer, it's just not possible.
Hang on. Hyperion. That's gotta be it.
What?
It was something Damien said. In Greek mythology, Hyperion is Thea's brother and consort. That makes perfect sense.
No, it doesn't. Tech like that is sci-fi, doesn't exist. Probably never will.
But what if it did? What would you have to do to eliminate the threat?
If it were that simple, destroy or remove the core. You'd render the quantum cloud meaningless.
The data can't be read without the core.
Nope. The core is the magic key.
Wait, you're not actually buying any of this, are you?
What if it's true, though? We can make this whole thing disappear.
But it's not. Okay. And I am with them on this. We have no choice but to give in. Even if we had solid intel, a gamble like that would be reckless, beyond any sense. It'd go against MI6's very reason to exist. It would be high treason. So you won't do anything stupid?
Of course not. I'm not an idiot.
Promise me, James.
Cross my heart. Sorry, Moneypenny. This idiot's about to rob Cube up.
Bond.
I just wanted to check in. Where is everyone?
I sent them all home. Come, join me. Don't do it.
What?
Blame yourself. I knew him for 25 years. The good years and what came after. Operation Nightfall changed him. He slipped into darkness. Never could find his way out until you came along. The first light of more than a decade. And he came back. More alive than ever. And thanks to you, he went out with a bang and not with a whimper. And if that's not a reason to celebrate, then I don't know what is. To Greenway. And to you, James. Salute. Don't forget to turn out the lights when you leave.
To get the Hyperion, I'll need an edge. New watch, pistol, and whatever else Q's got lying around. Okay. Where would you leave a shiny new Q watch? It was the first of a new batch. And it was in the stress test chamber.
Credentials incorrect. Access denied.
Playing favorites, eh? Q has total access. All I need's a fingerprint. What was the last thing he touched? Got a fingerprint. Now how to get it off the glass. This should do the job. Damn. It's only a partial print. What else could be good for a clean print? Freshest print in the place. Shame it's only a partial. At last. One whole print. Now let's see if I'm right.
Identity verified. Welcome back, Q.
Maybe I would have made a half-decent agent after all. Thank you, Bridget. The watch and the pistol to go. Okay, so what code would Waters use for a room full of guns? The high score. Seriously, Waters?
Armory access granted.
Too easy. Hello there. I've been looking everywhere for you. Just the watch to go.
Cease fire. Personnel detected on range. Identity verified. Welcome back, Q. Q credentials inconclusive. Running diagnostics.
Don't worry, I'll be in and out. Thanks, Q. Promise to take better care of this one.
Q not detected.
What?
Initiating.
No, wait. Now, how do I get out of here?
Explosion chamber lockdown disengaged.
What would Crest do? Shutter lock gone. Nothing to it. A code-protected cabinet. I wonder what's inside. Full flow and a spark may be the answer.
Laser charged and operational.
Industrial strength. Or perhaps this'll do the trick. Safety lock gone. Fire hazard coming up.
Laser deactivated. Fire safety protocols initiated. Fire exit active. Please evacuate immediately.
How's that for burning bridges? CQ. You wouldn't even know I was here. That's everything. Time to go.
Hello, James.
I wondered if you'd made it out alive.
With the 7 kinds of hell you raised, I practically walked out the front door.
Happy to be of assistance. What do you want?
Get to Webb, same as you.
Webb's finished. Disgraced and on the run. What makes you think I care?
Please, don't kid a kidder.
Let's hear it.
It's simple. You know where he is. I have the means to get us there.
And I don't.
Nice try, James. But we both know you're about to burn all bridges. Besides, I already know he's somewhere in the Antarctic Circle, so unless you plan to join a whaling crew, I'm your best shot. I pinned the location. We leave in 24 hours. Bring your trunks.
Well, when one door closes...
See you, Bond.
Take it easy.
You leaving, James?
Afraid so.
Well, hell of a thing you did. See you around.
What's this?
Vodka martini. Shaken, not stirred.
What's the difference?
I want what I want, James.
When you offered me a ride, I was expecting something a little more airborne.
What can I say? I prefer comfort over speed.
I certainly wouldn't mind your expense account.
Sure it could be arranged?
Who are you, really? No tricks this time.
You know who I am. I'm a thief.
That's a job description.
But we are what we do, James. Not to mention what we wear.
At least tell me what you're after. Seeing as we're in the same boat and all.
A girl is entitled to her secrets, wouldn't you say?
I need to be sure we don't have a conflict of interest.
Oh, it's not what you think.
Try me.
How did your parents die, James?
Doing something they loved.
Not mine. They died doing something they knew was right. And I'm going to finish it.
What? You're going to kill it. What happened to them?
They worked on the theater project, but couldn't live with deceit. They didn't know who to trust. Webb was already too big to fail. So they turned to the Americans. Except their plane never made it across the Atlantic. Technical malfunction, according to the FAA. I, of course, knew better.
I'm very sorry.
I don't need your pity. Just stay out of my way and I'll stay out of yours.
I've upset you. You know, I understand this whole no-strings routine. I was on my own for a long time. The thing is, those strings don't hold you back. They keep you up.
Your career with MI6 might be over, but you have a bright future writing fortune cookies.
I hit a nerve.
You must be quite the marksman. What do you plan to do about it?エコワンラジャー、20分に合流します。やっぱり1時間ください。
Is this normal? I don't mingle a lot with billionaires.
A client of mine runs a crypto vault out of an old nuclear bunker in the Hindu Kush. I figure normal is a spectrum. Would you mind?
What exactly are we breaking into?
Web Industries' fabled R&D facility. All the greatest breakthroughs were developed right here. That includes the big brain in your basement. I knew about it, just not its exact location. What can I say? Sir Nicholas takes industrial espionage very seriously.
People want to come here.
You better believe it. It's the ultimate golden ticket.
Still, what's wrong with a tropical island?
Maybe the lease was cheap?
Optic camouflage, self-heating smart fabric. My compliments to your tailor.
And you sure wear it well.
Eyes on the bad guys.
Cable car station's up ahead.
Steep climb. Sentries?
Expect so. If I can reach that comms relay, I can jam the signal. Should give us an edge.
You brought toys. Nifty.
Here, give me a boost.
Why am I getting deja vu?
I said I was sorry.
Did you?
Sure I did. Meet you at the gatehouse.
She brings a submarine, thermal smartware, jamming device. Does she bring a rope? Look at you go.
Eyes on the bad guys, James.
Oh, now this is where those penalty pull-ups pay off. Now what? Now what have we here? So I figured it out, by the way. Your client is the CIA.
That's so?
They advances made MI6 top dog in the spy community. I bet the CIA would love to get back in the lead. Webb is the key, but they know he's too patriotic to defect. So they hired you to dig up some dirt on him. When I exposed him, he became a liability. Webb leaks our secrets. The CIA take a hit as well. This is all just damage control.
Quite the theory.
What was that?
Climate change. What, too soon?
Close call. So how did I do?
Yeah, no. Not even close.
Really thought I was onto something there. Cable car's leaving.
New arrivals. Mostly senior staff from London HQ. Hopefully we'll be able to blend right in.
It's a big operation.
Webb's rounding up his lieutenants before MI6 can put the thumb screws on them. It's what I would have done.
You don't say. Reach the lower platform. I see a way in. There are guards up ahead.
Well, comms are down. We contain it quickly and they won't be able to reach the alarm. You take the one on the right. I'll take the one on the left.
Deal.
Hell, everyone's on edge. Diving unit went out this morning chasing a radar signal. Command thought it might be a UK sub. Turned out to be a humpback. Nearly torpedoed the damn thing.
That wasn't necessary.
Means to an end.
That's your way, not mine.
Eggs and omelets, James. I'll meet you up top.
You!
Must be a human obstacle. Of course, you said it.
There's a body over there!
Go check it out. But be careful. We'll try.
I've got visual on him!
So far, so good. Next stop, cable car.
It's not a ski resort. We'll need staff IDs to board. Found a couple of newcomers and relieved them of their ID bracelets.
Oh, who knew spycraft involved so much petty theft? And what'll you be doing?
Laying low. I told you, a lot of familiar faces inside. I can't risk someone blowing my cover. Call if you need assistance, though.
Fine. Sit tight.
Norris and Vincent, you may pick up your ID bracelet at the HR counter. Norris and Vincent, your ID bracelet is ready.
Let's see. Trench, Lopez, Larson, check. Kowalski, check. Yeah, everyone's accounted for. Except this one engineer who threw a fit and refused to get on the cable car. Some type of anxiety attack. Don't worry, he's not about to do a runner. I'm monitoring his tracking chip on my phone. Last thing we need is an outbreak of mass hysteria.
Found a lead on an ID. I need access to an HR person's phone.
Try a proximity hack. It worked wonders at the web gala.
Very funny. Couldn't help it over here. Someone suffered a panic attack.
I'm afraid I cannot disclose employees' private details without their consent. Please have a seat, sir, and wait for your number.
That one normally works.
Nigel, Gatehouse HR? We could use another couple of hands down here to sort out IDs. Your rivals are getting restless. Yes, well, let Miriam know when she's out of her meeting. Yeah, it's Nigel. I have a hysterical engineer on my hands who refuses to go on the cable car. Permission to sedate? We all know panic is contagious. Fine. Had to ask. What's this? Remote hacking attempt detected. Defensive software engaged. Are these notifications even real?
Well?
The hack failed. They must have built in an extra layer of encryption. Looks like I'm gonna have to nick the phone.
You do like petty theft.
The company appreciates your compliance. We're working tirelessly to resolve this unfortunate crisis.
Let's see. Somerset David. Got you.
Yeah, still at the gatehouse, waiting to get my ID.
Okay, get me.
I'm the company's executive performance coach. I'm pretty much the living embodiment of someone.
No.
Macmillan makes 8. This is taking forever. We're just not equipped for this influx of people. Did Nora St. Vincent pick up her ID yet?
Yep, just now. She was heading over to the lounge. Poor thing was so strung out on sleeping pills, she could barely see straight.
Outrageous. Of all the historical injustices I've encountered, yours, Stanley, is surely the most grievous.
It's me. I noticed on the fluid. Couldn't get a decent signal until now.
Somerset?
Yeah? Who's this?
Fellow traveler. Can we talk?
Yes, of course I did.
Come on, mate. What's going on with you?
What's going on with me? My God, why can't anyone else see what this is? Webb is blackmailing the government, and they must be planning an armed response. So, management brought us here as human shields. When the bootnecks arrive, how do you think this is going to play out?
Try not to think about it. Why did they relocate you?
Before I joined robotics, I worked at a university research center doing circuit engineering on a quantum computing project. For some reason, they put me on the extraction list. Don't know why, and don't care to find out.
Hang on. Someone's coming. Don't get up. We'll talk about this in your next appraisal.
It'll work out. We just have to be strong. Yes. Never mind. We'll deal with this when I get back. Just tell them I love them. Right? You take Christmas bonus this year better be something.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Dr. Lucy.
Is that Nora St. Vincent? Look, she's even got her ID bracelet. Should have been on the cable car. Nora! Rise and shine, Nora.
Don't. Let her sleep for a while.
Oh, good lord. What was that? Oh, Christ. Oh.
Oi, oi! What the hell? Ah! Guys!
I don't think I'm getting enough sleep. Let's give that a look.
IDs are in the bag.
Good. Meet me by the cable car.
Is this plug?
Well done. Who do we get?
I'm David Somerset, Senior Robotics Engineer. And you are Nora St. Vincent, Webb's private masseuse.
You're kidding me.
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Touché.
After you, Nora St. Vincent. Sleeping on the job.
Scanning. Nora St. Vincent. Non-mechanical. Security level 1. Please proceed. Scanning. David Somerset. Robotics Department. Security level 1. Please proceed.
Don't give me that look.
I need you to promise you won't make any moves before I do what I came here to do.
For England, James?
No games, Isola. Do we have a deal?
Just don't fail. One way or another, Webb dies today.
Now what?
We need to get our bearings. service robot looks friendly enough.
When in Rome.
Scanning ID. Greetings, David Somerset. Senior Test Engineer, Robotics Department. Where is your tracking chip? I do not detect a signal.
Tracking chip?
Company policy. You should have received the implants on the plane.
Ah, must have missed it. Spent most of the trip in the bathroom. Nervous flyer.
Very well. I have notified legal. Someone will be in touch. Now, how may I assist you?
Where can I find Hyperion?
In the annals of Greek mythology.
Smart ass. What's your name?
It is Wellington. Thank you for asking. No one ever bothers.
Are you sentient?
Alas, no. But I have passed the Turing test many times with flying colors.
Where may I find Sir Nicholas Webb?
Sir Nicholas is located in the Operations Department Command Center.
Great. Do I have access to operations?
You do not. Your access is limited to the Robotics Department.
Just my luck.
Strange. Your face does not match the picture in our database. You are not David Somerset. Stay put while I notify...
Right. I'm going to operations. You should too.
You think Hyperion will be at the command center?
If not, it's your best chance of locating it. You're in robotics, I'm in nanomechanics. I say we split up, double our chances.
Works for me. Call if you have a breakthrough.
If?
When?
Oh, and take this. Pistol attachment. Fires a wireless electroshock projectile that will cripple an elephant and fry just about any electronic system. Might come in handy where you're going.
We've got those too.
Mm-hmm.
Error. Please await assistance.
Even here the tech breaks down. Oddly comforting. Some type of test equipment. Door panel. All fixed. Bet you would like this place.
David Somerset?
Seems I'm in the right place.
Ah, good show. Hope you're feeling better. I'm Ferguson, the head of department. Hop on that big platform over there and show you the ropes. So, you came in on the chopper this morning?
That's right. Straight from London.
How's the weather?
Well, if you need to ask, you've been away too long.
Ain't that the truth? May I introduce the Autonomous Demolition Unit, or Recce among friends. It's designed for urban disaster areas, able to clear a path through wreckage in mere moments, allowing medical aid to arrive safer and faster. Here, grab the controls and take it for a spin.
Sure.
Let's get started. Issue a move command, any direction you want. Good. Here comes the fun bit. Make Recce demolish those crates.
Smashing. Just don't get in its way.
Recce is equipped with a full array of detection sensors. As long as you have a heartbeat, you're perfectly safe. All right. I think you've got the hang of it. I'm curious, what exactly are the accusations against Sir Nicholas? We're getting mixed messages down here.
You know, high treason, fraud, conspiracy to commit murder. A slap on the wrist stuff, really.
Must be false. Something a troll farm cooked up. Stuff they can do with deepfakes these days. Anyway, here we are, our most promising creation. Tabula rasa, general-purpose android. This unit can master virtually any function or skill through mimetic machine learning. Caretaker, paramedic, teacher, sky's the limit. It's quite strong when required, and incredibly damage-resistant. You know how to use a gun?
How hard can it be?
Go on then. Try and make a dent.
Okay, here goes. Aim and squeeze, right? I imagine law enforcement agencies will be lining up.
Not an option, I'm afraid. Company policy. And the public just isn't ready for it. The functionality is totally there, though. Okay, you can leave the weapon back in the rack. Wouldn't want an accident now, would we?
Pity. It was starting to grow on me.
Well, that's all the time I have, I'm afraid. We'll pick this up later. Have a look around. I suggest you try the piano. Advanced mimicry. You'll knock your socks off.
Yeah, will do. Thanks for your time.
Good to have you on the team, Somerset.
James, what's your status?
Happily single, thank you very much.
I made it past nanomechanics. The utility area behind the research space connects every floor.
Utility area. Got it.
Insufficient clearance.
The glass wall looks delicate.
Okay, I'm just gonna ask. What about defensive applications? Could they be used for policing?
See, that would go against our corporate values.
Why?
Motion detecting.
Great for de-escalation.
Activating dynamic impulse response sensors.
Senseless violence.
True, but
Mimicry systems engaged. Proceed with test.
I lead, it follows. Good to know.
This is Brave New World, not 1984.
I give it 10 years.
This takes me back. Right, back to work.
That finger dexterity is amazing.
The floor is warm in here. Oh, yes, the platform is temperature controlled for extreme conditions testing. Crank it to max and you can dry roast a turkey. You want me to turn it down?
Oh, no thanks. It's rather pleasant, actually.
Excuse me. David Somerset, fresh off the boat. What's this about?
I'm a kinetics instructor. I teach the androids to understand and replicate human body language, like postures and gestures, facial micro-expressions, oculesics and haptics. Well, these are key to reduce the uncanny valley effect and evoke genuine empathy towards our robotic companions.
I like it better already.
Do you mind? I'm in the middle of a trial.
Ah! What's happening? Oh.
Time to turn up the heat.
Oh. Is it just me, or is it getting hotter? Jeez. Heating controls must be busted. It's like being on hot coals in here. Oh.
Coast is clear.
Could you step off the platform, please? You'll ruin my test.
Motion detected. dynamic impulse response sensors. Mimicry systems engaged. Proceed with test.
Come on, put your back into it.
Come on, you've got to face it sooner or later.
What on earth happened?
My fault. I was trying to make it do the robot. I'll go fetch a broom.
Hey, Ferguson. Your new arrival has made a complete mess of my session.
Who, Somerset?
Think so? He just took control of my unit and smashed the glass walls. Said he was trying to make it do the robot.
That's Somerset. He cracks me up. First step.
Insufficient clearance.
Starting to feel unwelcome. Up we go. There's a view to die for. Curious? Gotta be another way back in. No, I'll take the next one.
James, how's progress?
Great. I'm progressing.
Glad to hear it.
Whoever thought they'd need a balcony at minus 30 degrees. I salute you.
James, a word of warning. I just ran into a guard who wanted to scan my ID bracelet.
Are we compromised?
He's, having a letdown. But clearly we're not supposed to be back here.
Thanks for the heads up.
I'll wait for you on the landing.
Seriously, what keeps this place from sinking into the sea? Sheer willpower? It's perfectly safe.
Webb doesn't cut corners.
No, that'd be too pedestrian for him. He only dabbles in high treason. Allegations. Nothing more.
Your loyalty is moving.
So what if it's true? The establishment always has it in for a visionary. James Frank's
Please, mate. No politics. Not today.
Quick, over here!
Penrose hacks the fire alarm system. All staff is evacuated. Me and Tommy is slipped into a fire. Voila. The alleged Kامlة is nothing but a traffic.
Oh? I see now.
David really fouled up. Can't believe he's gone.
Found somebody! In here!
You lads got a bit of sin alone.
You bastard! Don't make it far. There's somebody there. In here. They're fighting. Go watch yourself.
What did he do?
There he is! Down! Nice one! Somebody down, over there.
What's their status?
Oh, what's up?
Hey, what did he do to you? He got him. He's dead.
Took a while.
Oh, you know, boys and their toys. How was nanomechanics?
Not much to look at. Shall we?
Issa Vale.
Lindsay, hi.
What on earth are you doing here? I heard you were let go.
Long story.
I'm afraid we have a little time for chit-chat. Sir Nicholas expects a debriefing right away.
And you are?
Kittredge, Special Intelligence Task Force.
Never heard of it.
Lucky you. Let's keep it that way, shall we?
Right. Of course.
This conversation never happened.
You'd make a great con man, James.
Well, always nice to have something to fall back on. So how come you didn't know where this place was located?
I knew it was within the Antarctic Circle, same as everyone else. But the exact coordinates were classified. Even Damien was never invited down here.
Webb's own son. And no wonder the guy was troubled.
Please. There's no excuse for what Damien was. Webb just found a way to harness his son's worst impulses.
Well, if life gives you lemons.
Pretty much. It's Webb. And that is Roger Finch, the chief legal officer.
I know. We met in a lift.
I've upgraded security. No one enters the command center but you and me.
Next 48
Well,
hours.
I heard the man. We need to boost our security level.
How do we manage that?
I'm sure there's an upgrade station around here somewhere. But you must do the heavy lifting again. This place will be crawling with management types like Lindsay back there. I can't risk being seen.
All right, we'll hang back. I'll go fast-track my career.
I'll poke about in the system. See what I can find.
C classified. Tattle must have a man on the inside.
Of course they have a man on the inside. If not MI6, then White.
Miriam, what the heck? I left my stuff in the command center earlier, and now my ID has stopped working.
Not my doing, I'm afraid. Take it up with Roger Finch.
Great. How do I upgrade?
The ID station is in the security office. But it won't do you any good. No one enters without Roger's consent.
Forget it. Didn't need that insulin anyway.
Of course they have a man on the inside. If not MI6, then Whitehall. But we can't have our global
James,
business partners
I'm looking at department
what's going on.
schematics. Looks like the upstairs rooms are connected by vents. Could be a way into the security office.
What the heck was that?
Good tip.
Of course they have a man on the inside.
Thank you very much.
If not MI6, then Whitehall. But we can't have our global business partners realizing what's going on. We're sticking with the hacker attack story. Kill that article, I don't care how.
Yes, ma'am.
Next point on the agenda, please.
That must connect to the
Ravine,
security room.
Yamazaki, Maxwell. Who else is still unaccounted for? We need to double the effort. These people can't fall into MI6's hands. Next.
This one is priority 0. We're being bombarded with calls from the Undersecretary.
Oh! I'm suddenly blinded! Oh!
My eyes! Suddenly!
Right. We need to issue a statement that unequivocally exonerates Bright of any wrongful conduct.
No, you got him wrong.
Check in with the crisis.
Webb firmly rejects the great
long
man
time
hypothesis. On the contrary, it is his deeply held belief that no one is great. It's just that humankind loves its heroes, don't we? So we put them on a pedestal and gloss over their mistakes.
Where's Miriam?
Why? On a first-name basis with the head of department, are we? La-di-da.
She's in a staff briefing upstairs. Why?
Priority message from London. I left it here on her desk. Will you let her know, please?
As soon as she's out. Not making that mistake twice.
Okay. But she'll want to see this.
Mock all you want, but that right there is what I call devotion.
Oh, come on. Bright's political career has to be over after this.
The man has plausible deniability. He truly had no idea that Thea was...
Karen, are you here?
And Sir Nicholas himself will back him up.
Like that'll hold up in the court of public opinion.
I suspect that by the time this mess reaches the public, it'll involve shape-shifting aliens.
Fair, but I have a mate who works at Downing Street, and he says that
Bloody hell, my eyes!
To sack Bright. He's been polling a little too well.
Nah, I still don't buy it. Stephen Bright's a pure-blood politician. He'll find some way to spin this to his advantage and come out looking like a victim. Just you wait.
What's going on? Quick look. What have we got here? I guess it's fine now?
Great. I'm out of juice. 12 hours battery time by hour.
Any sign of Norris and Vincent? Did you search nanomechanics? Maybe she and Somerset having a fling. Check the bathrooms.
What the?
Junk is brand new.
Better have a look.
Ah! I'm blind.
What could it?
That's cold, Em.
Looks Looks like... I think it's all right now.
Mom? Sorry to interrupt.
What is it? We're in the middle of something.
A back-channel communique from the Foreign Office. Priority 0. It's waiting at your desk.
I see. We'll pick this up later. Dismissed.
I hear he's obsessed with that MI6 agent who played him for a fool.
Can you blame him?
Certainly not me.
Right.
I'm not exactly the president of his fan club either, but let's face it, Finch had a steep climb. Imagine the grit it must have taken for a hackney him to get to where he is today. Sacrifices.
Level 5. Moving up in the world. Isla, we're all set. Meet me at the command center.
It's a date.
Insufficient clearance.
You're getting good at this, James.
Remember our deal.
How could I forget?
Applies to Roger Finch as well. He's a civilian.
That doesn't make him any less punchable.
No sign of Webb. Or Hyperion.
Never mind. We're at the heart of his operation. The information you need will be on one of those terminals.
Yeah, I'm gonna find a way down.
Okay, you poke around. I'll keep a lookout.
Think I know exactly where to poke. Just like that.
Bravo.
All right. Show yourself. There you are.
James? You might want to see this.
What are we looking at?
Predictive analytics. That's a neural network tree. Watch.
It's a roadmap.
Yeah, for overthrowing the British government in as few moves as possible. And instating Stephen Bright as the next PM.
It's a damn coup d'etat. How is this possible?
Well, looks like with Thea offline, Webb was finally free to use his mirror machine to his own gain. You really outdone yourself this time, James.
I have to get down there.
James Bond. We meet again.
We do?
Roger Finch, Chief Legal Officer.
Oh, right. Elevator guy.
I'm sure this is all a big joke to you. Don't move. I will shoot. It's Finch. James Bond is here. I've got him poking about in operations. Sound the alarm. Let's see you wiggle your way out of this one.
Challenge accepted.
Let's go. We're about to have company. You should take the freight lift down.
Webb is not going to leak the data on account of one rogue agent, but he will throw everything he has at you to stop you from reaching Hyperion.
What about you?
Webb's penthouse is directly above us. I'll wait for him there. Time to settle scores.
Isola, if it's closure you're looking for, I promise you won't find it. Not like this.
You really are very sweet.
The target is still here. Shoot on sight. Anyone have eyes on the CLO?
Negative.
What are we dealing with?
It's my
yes,
right.
right. Rogue MI6 agent with a chip on his shoulder.
Seriously? One man?
One man who chose to come here on his own.
Copy that.
He's not down!
Got it!
Keys in the lock. Can't be this easy. Floor 15.
Running diagnostics. Resuming functions. Going down.
Belly the beast. Here we go. Isola, I made it onto the lift. Heading down towards Hyperion. Did you locate Webb? Isola, copy.
He's on the freight elevator. He's heading for the side. Move in while he's dazed!
Damn it! Business.
Running diagnostics. Resuming functions. Going down.
Don't get up, folks. I insist.
Talking about turning them into autonomous weapon systems. This is not what we do.
The order came straight from the top. Remove all safety restrictions and upload the defense software protocol.
No, I won't be a part of this.
Then I will. Step aside.
Oh, hell no. Need a way out. Now.
Well, well.
Out of the frying pan and into the meat grinder. Didn't see that coming, did you?
Finch?
Now you remember my name. Who's the joke now, Bond? Who's the bloody joke?
Better work. Right. Won't be getting one of those.
Attention all staff. This is a level 2 alert. Anyone not performing critical functions is kindly instructed to return to their quarters and await further instructions. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Sorry to ruin the party.
Attention all staff. This is a level 2 alert. Anyone not performing critical functions is kindly instructed to return to their quarters and await further instructions. We apologize for the inconvenience. Attention all staff. This is a level 2 alert. Anyone not performing critical functions is kindly instructed to return to their quarters and await further instructions. We apologize for the inconvenience.
More fans. They should lead to the lower levels. Let's stick to factory settings this time, shall we? locked. Gotta lower the bollards. Sure. Why make it easy? Really came through. How to get inside that structure? Ideally without being ground to a pulp. Gotta stop the centrifuge. Power source must be nearby. Great. All the merrier. Killing me.
Engine is 33% operation. Down imminent. Energy levels visible. Electrostatic discharge in 3, 2, 1.
Thanks for the masterclass, Ferguson. We'll put in a good word with Q. Final stretch.
Engine inoperable. Core systems overheating. Diverting power to attempt stabilization. Diverting power to attempt stabilization.
Stairs would be nice. Well, guess I'll make my own way down.
Yellow warning. Engine inoperative. Core systems overheating. Diverting power to attempt stabilization. Yellow warning. Engine inoperative. Core systems overheating. Diverting power to attempt stabilization.
Yeah, that's not happening. Must be an off switch somewhere.
Yellow warning. Engine inoperative. Core systems overheating. Diverting power to attempt stabilization.
What do you say? Who gave the order?
It was Finch. Told us to disable all safety restrictions and upload the defense software protocol. Said he was acting on your behalf.
Contain the situation before it snowballs. And find the intruder. He must not reach the silo.
So?
Webb's here. Isola? Webb is at the silo. You're in the wrong place. Isola? She's offline.
Orange water. Stabilization attempt failed. Fire immediate action required.
Okay. Ominous. Hyperion. The brother consort. I bet he got a kick out of that one. A second quantum computer. It's the perfect sleeper agent. Always watching. Recording our a threat so far outside of the box we couldn't even conceive of it. Let into today, Webb. That's a promise. Fay him up too.
Action required.
Why quit while you're ahead? Don't want to know.
Team moving in. Team moving in. No sign of target.
Move to position.
Watch out.
There!
Hello, gorgeous. Okay. Remove the core. Stop the leak.
Mr. Bond. Predictably unpredictable. Have you come for my other son?
Maybe this one you'll actually care about.
Not so fast. Health monitoring device. Like all tech, its purpose can be redirected. Such as dumping every last bit of MI6 data the moment that my heart stops beating.
I don't have to kill you to stop you.
Go on then. Risk it. Not so easy when you have so much to lose, is it? Thought so. Drop it. Kick it away.
Your very own magic mirror. It's clever, I'll give you that. Was overthrowing the government always part of the plan?
A last resort. nothing more. And like a great man once said, never let a good crisis go to waste.
Happy to be of service.
There is no flip side to the world I'm building. You think I'm a fiend. But make no mistake, Bond. The future will be grateful.
What did you do? You gave me your word.
You really should know by now, James. My word means nothing. I've most likely pierced the abdominal aorta. He doesn't have long. I'd keep the old ticker going if I were you.
Whatever happens, stop her. Don't let them have Hyperion.
Your parents' murder. Just another lie.
Oh, what can I say? I know my audience. This is business. Always was. The only reason I let you get this far is because you make for such wonderful distractions. Good luck, James. I really do mean it.
I was right about Hyperion. Webb's dead. I stopped the leak, but Isla escaped with the core. You need to send in the cavalry. It'll be too late. That'll hurt in the morning. Faster! If she reaches that sub! Isla! Stop! She must be heading to the docks. Here we go again! There. She's going for the boat. Oh no, you don't! Not this time!
take me!
You won't! Let it go, James! Oh, look at you. Whole house broken. What a waste. They won't take you back, you know? You will rot in a cell and leave nothing behind but a blackened file.
This is Bond. The threat is neutralized. I could use a ride. +1.
He insists he was working alone, no assistance from anyone MI6.
What about the girl? What does he have to say about her?
A means to an end. He needed a ride.
Who just happened to offer at the most convenient time. No one's that naive.
He saw her as a calculated risk.
He got more than he bargained for. What's our take on her?
We have none. Or 1,000. Nothing adds up.
Well, surely you must be able to tell me something about her.
Well, so far, she's manipulated all our screenings and biometrical analysis, only breaking a sweat when she means to. The fact that we have nothing on her is perhaps the most telling thing of all. Someone has gone to great lengths to make her what she is and cover their tracks. We have no clue whatsoever who she's working for. Can't help but wish it was us.
Well, it's not. That is the one thing we know about her.
Are you coming?
Get out of my way!
Give them hell, James.
A pleasure.
Heads up! Got him in the car! Got a man down! I'm hit! Quiet.
Looks like MI6.
Guess I get all the glory.
New breed of criminal. That's a pity. Don't try to move. Who's doing this?
Don't know. The lockdown was triggered. They still got in. Shouldn't be possible.
I'll get help.
We need to get word upstairs. Red phone in security room.
I'll get them for this. I promise. Another one. Poor bastard tried to put up a fight.
Area secured. Do another sweep. I want Move in, he's reaching. Watch out! It's on there! You're done! Big shot! Who are you people? Quiet. Do you have any idea what you're doing? Who you've just declared war on? I said, shut up. Guard the exits.
Too much firepower. Need to be smart about this.
Oh! North path from third store. Civilian female unarmed. Eyes on it! Must be close. Got ya. I've been here. Keep the fire up. I'm hit. Down. Don't get disarmed! Need supporting! Right on it! On my position! Keep on the pressure! It's just me! Why won't you die? Right with you. Sugar, right?
Took you long enough.
Em, listen to me. I've no part in this.
No need. I just watched you take down a handful of intruders. I'm not sure which side you're on, Bond, but it's clearly not theirs.
How did this happen?
You need an earpiece. The man you just fought was tuned into our frequency. Grab his. I'll update you on the way. And I'm reactivating your Q lens. You'll need all the help you can get.
Thank you, Mom. I was feeling rather naked without it. Proceed.
Take the back stairs down to operations. Find Moneypenny. If anyone can raise this lockdown, it's her.
Moneypenny's here.
She's not your friend, Bond. She's an asset. Stay focused.
With respect, Mom. To hell with that.
Duly noted.
Someone please be alive in there.
Stay with me, Henry. We'll get out of this, you hear me? We just gotta hang tight.
Whitlock, he's gone. I'll take it from here. Get yourself to safety.
Take care of him. He's only resting.
Team moving in. No sign of target.
Move to position. All teams block exits.
Roger that. Stay put.
Target spotted. Cover me! I'm reloading! Watch out! It's over here! Right bloody there! Hit bad! He's molten! my position! Got his gun! Out the pod. No sign of Moneypenny. She was reviewing the security feeds. The hostiles are taking out the cameras. They're heading down.
Towards there. Yes, I've noticed that too.
That's gotta be it. Moneypenny's gone to protect the core.
Good girl.
What's the fastest way there?
Stairs are out of the question. Give me a moment. I'll plot a way down.
Let's go see. Hey!
Hang on. That needs a look. My eyes. God damn.
I'll have a quick.
He's right there.
Bond, I found a utility job.
Hold that door, Bond. It's busy at the moment. They brought snipers.
That's ambitious. Get rid of them. It's the only way forward.
Shot me! He's in my sight! Cover me! We have casualties! Bullets alone won't cut it. Get creative. I'm struck! Frag grenade! He's dug in. Gotta find another way. Watch out! I've got him! He's got him! Ridley's blocking! He's in my sight! Over here! Man down! Got you! Bullets alone won't cut it. Need to get creative. I'm injured! One down, one to go. Keep the pressure! He's dug in. Gotta find another way.
Bond, you want to get shot in the back?
I've got him!
You need to clear the room.
Back! You are going down! Okay, I think it's about time you told me what happened.
The hostiles used our own security protocols against us. They feigned an attack in the lobby, triggering an auto-lockdown of the lower levels. This allowed a secondary strike team to breach the facility through the tunnels in Q-Lab, effectively sealing you off from the outside world. I called an SCO-19 unit, but those tunnels are a maze, and likely booby-trapped. They won't get there in time. I'm afraid you're all I've got.
What else is new? That thing will cut me to ribbons. Any idea who's behind this?
Ask your tight-lipped friend. Her people rank at the top of my list.
Isola. I don't think so. She ran away from the intruders in the null space.
Perhaps she failed them one too many times. In case you haven't noticed, these aren't nice people. Q-Lab is coming up.
Q. Is he safe?
The lab was the first department to lose surveillance. I just don't know.
All except head of branch. Staff may be covered. Take out his picture. Kill on site. This man's dangerous.
around you. Anyone with this much imagination is a threat in my book.
Q's fine. He's laying low.
Finally, a bit of luck.
What the hell is Moneypenny thinking? She can't stop these guys on her own.
She's a resourceful girl, Bond. Besides, she kept a standard issue service pistol in her pod. I'm sure she brought it.
Yeah, well, I saw her range scores. Not a single bullet hit the sheet. Moneypenny, you better not be dead. Brilliant. Didn't need that anyway.
Bond, as soon as you enter Thea's Faraday layer, our comms will be cut off.
Feeling separation anxiety creeping in, Mom?
What's worse is they've activated Thea's magnetic shielding, meaning you'll have to enter the core unarmed. I don't need to tell you what's at stake.
Don't worry, I'll be careful.
I don't want you to be careful. I want you to be you.
Yes, Mom. The hell? Universal Exports? I need to dispatch a shipment of arseholes. Is this the right floor? Drop it! Mate! Yep. Right floor. About to enter. Signing out.
See you on the other side.
James. Oh, James, I was hoping that you'd try and save the day. Tell me, how do you like the new look?
You grew a spine. Well done.
You sobbing. You're killing me. Come here. You've had quite the run, haven't you? My father, dead. The truth out. My legacy, my inheritance, all gone. All except for good old Thea here, eh? Luckily, I had a host of buyers already lined up. Each one more unsavory than the last. And it's all thanks to you. How does it feel, James? How does it feel to really make a difference?
James.
It's all right. Do what he says.
Go on. Do what James tells you.
Take it and go.
I'm told my father died in your arms. It's not fair, you know. You hog all the fun.
Moneypenny, don't move. I'm gonna stabilize the bleeding.
James. James, you have to listen.
Don't talk. On! Shoo! She's bleeding out.
Okay, I've got her now. I've got her. Damien's only escape is through the tunnels. I've slowed him down, but it's up to you to stop him. Whatever it takes, Bond. Here, take this. This is a special edition. It's the master key to the lab. Unlocks the entire arsenal.
No offense, Q, but I'll need more than a man in a couch.
We have the Valhalla. It's the only thing with enough firepower. Get the keys from my coat and wearables. Now go! While there's still time. The watch will guide your way.
Hang on, Moneypenny. You're in good hands. Down the hatch. Let's go. some bridge controls. Come on, keep moving. Can't let Damien get out. This is meant to be a shortcut.
Approaching Q-Lab. Alpha device detected. Welcome back, Q.
Thanks. It's good to be back. First come, first serve.
Grab what you can! We're leaving!
Damien. You've been holding out on us.
Watch out! Target spotted! Move fast! Target's on the move!
Not this one. Like a needle in a walk-in closet. Got it. I'll take good care of her.
Intruder alert. Emergency lockdown in progress. Intruder alert. Emergency lockdown in progress.
Shit. Could have mentioned the motion sensors, Q.
Target spotted!
Gotta do something about that lockdown. I should try.
Lockdown override initiated. Override in progress. 25% complete. Lockdown override disrupted. Lockdown override resumed. Override in progress. 50% complete.
Come on!
Lockdown override disrupted. Lockdown override resumed. Override in progress. 75% complete. Break defense mode engaged. Deploying laser turret. Stand clear.
Enjoy the light show, fellas!
Override sequence complete. Raising lockdown.
That's my cue to leave.
Too late.
Time is solid steel. Going as fast as I can. Everyone get ready to clear out! It's fun! Cut him down!
We have unlocked visitors.
So we do. How about we show them some English hospitality?
Certainly.
Smokescreen, oil slick, sonic cannon. Flamethrower. Activate flamethrower.
Flamethrower not applicable.
Damn it. What about missiles?
Missiles. Full stock.
All right. Here we go.
Arming missile. 12% complete. Stand by.
Oh, come on!
Activate machine guns.
Machine guns armed and ready to fire.
Yes! Now we're talking!
Voice analysis complete. You are not Q. You are Bond. James.
Oh, you got me!
How did he die?
Q? It's fine, why?
He said he would let you drive me over his dead body.
Oh, desperate times.
Missiles armed and loaded. Threat neutralized.
I don't see Damien.
That would be him.
Should I worry?
Short of an ICBM. We're quite safe inside.
What's he doing? The door's stuck.
I'll raise a ticket with tech support.
You're not helping.
That is a nasty dent, James. I do hope you have insurance. Sit tight. The end is coming.
Gotta be a way out of this wreck.
I resent that.
Activate ejector seat.
Are you quite sure?
Just do it.
Oh, nothing a fresh coat of paint won't fix.
Don't know when to quit, do you, James? What's wrong, James? You can't keep up. I'm waiting. Over here. Hurry up, James. The clock is ticking. Too slow. Tell me, James. How long can you hold your breath?
Top of the class.
Well, congratulations. You get to die last.
Hey!
What the hell is he up to?
Good God, James! You must have a death wish. Well, I'm only happy to oblige. It's no use, James! You'll need to pack more punch than that! Better run.
Gadgets are down. Some kind of jamming tech.
Watch it.
His suit glitched when he grabbed me. Get close enough, maybe I can hack it.
Come on. Show your face.
All right. Well, that worked. Jammer's down, gadgets are back. Now to wreak some havoc.
How's Moneypenny doing, James? Surely she must have bled out by now. One more notch on the old belt.
Still won't cut it. Gotta think bigger.
Back on your tongue, James.
Stay low, keep moving, use the environment. You got this. Blast her to suit. A couple more hits should do it.
I caught your signal, James. Don't move now. running out of friends, James. When this is all over, I'll be sure to pay a visit to your close friend, Cressida Bright. I never did like to leave a job finished.
Come on, stay low. Keep moving. Use the environment. You got this.
James, are you dead already? Come out, James! Oh, this should tickle your fancy, James. Of all the interested Thea buyers. Oh, this should tickle your fancy, James.
Bombs. You're flooding the tunnels. You're gonna kill everyone.
Bang on! There's enough water in this reservoir to turn MI6 underground into a fish tank. By the time they sort out what's transpired, I'll be long gone.
Gotta find a way to damage him. Those sentry guns should do it.
Are you sure you brought enough firepower?
I had to keep the riffraff away! We set up turrets in every sewer junction. They'll blast anything that moves. I'm afraid that SCO-19 unit won't make it in time. If they make it at all. Bastard.
Turrets are synced to Damien's weapon. They aim where he ends.
Tell me, James. How'd my father cash in his cheeks? Did he have any last words?
They didn't mention any shit about that vasectomy.
Okay. Turrets follow Damien's every move. That's something to aim at. Maybe I can override the turret.
There! Fun's over!
One more turret. Let's go.
I can't say I'm gonna miss the old bastard! His lecturing, his saintly posturing, the way that he carried it. Honest to the beast. What a fraud! At least I'm honest about who I am!
On that thought, while I fetch the world's smallest violin.
And you're gonna stop me?
No need. Kill yourself just to get to me. You don't have it in you.
Well, you got me pegged. The truth is, you have set me free, James. I've never felt so alive.
Best go out on a high then.
I gotta do is walk out the door, and I'm home free. Just lay back and accept defeat. Nothing to be ashamed of. Lord knows you tried. Why do you keep on fighting? After all you've done for these people, they locked you up. You owe them nothing.
I'm afraid the boys in accounting would disagree.
Fine. I'll wring your neck.
All mouth.
It's end of the line, James. You have failed. Everyone around you. Your parents. Your mentor. Your friends. Even for all your pluck, you could save a single one. And now you will die. Unknown, unloved, and alone. Not alone!
Used to it.
The service was beautiful. I particularly enjoyed the bagpipes and rifle salute.
Yes. Well, Webb was a national treasure. Nothing less would do.
It doesn't feel right, does it?
Spies live and die in the dark, Bond. You want medals? Join the Olympics. In case you're wondering, all charges against you have been dropped.
Bright's a reasonable man.
Bright's a survivor. We came to an understanding. I testify that all he's guilty of is keeping bad company. He gets off my back and doubles our budget. Everybody wins. Congratulations. I suppose this makes you 001.
It wouldn't be right. Actually, Mom, I thought since I was the 7th recruit.
Happens to be my lucky number. Just don't tell anyone.
It's not over, you know. Someone pulled me out of that water and made off with Thea. There's only one person it can be.
There's an unseen hand operating in the shadows, playing a game we know nothing about. How that is even possible keeps me awake at night. Perhaps you'd be so kind as to do some digging. 007.
Mom, I thought you'd never ask.
Battle Gamer.